Welcome to our class today. We'll begin with the eyes closed, so gently close your eyes. As you exhale, let the weight of your body drop down into your sitting bones. As you inhale, lift the bottom of your belly, the sides of your waist. As you exhale, relax your shoulder blades down your back, softening your face and your throat. Take another slow, deep inhalation into your chest, breathing in a feeling of life. And as you exhale, release any tension and stress from your day. And do that one more time. On your inhalation, slowly bring your hands up to the sides of your head for mental centering. Inhale with your hands slightly cupped. And as you exhale, slowly bring your hands forward and together. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly bring your hands down to the center of your chest. Bringing your focus to your breath, to your heartbeat, to the feeling of being alive. Inhale again, lift your hands beside your ears. Exhaling, guide them together, gathering the scatteredness of your mind to center. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, bring your hands down in a straight line, resting your thumbs at your sternum. Become again aware of your breath and your heartbeat. Take a slow, deep inhalation again, relaxing the weight of your body down. We'll do this one more time. Inhaling, lift your hands beside your ears. Exhale the hands slowly forward and together. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly bring your hands down in a straight line, resting your thumbs at the heart center. And with your focus on your breath, feeling of your heart beating, the feeling of being alive, please join me for 3 ohms. Om. Exhaling, let your head bow forward. Just taking a moment to feel your breath behind your thumbs. All these wonderful sensations that remind us that we are alive. And then inhaling, let your head rise, allow your eyes to gently open, and release your hands. And then stretch your arms up. Inhale the arms out to the side. Interlock your fingers. Flip the palms up and drop your chin down. And then straighten the arms as much as you can as you lift the bottom of your belly and drop your head forward. Spread the shoulder blades apart and guide them up towards the ceiling. Soften your face and throat and take one more deep breath. Inhale, and then as you exhale, release your arms out and down. Lift your head and twist to the right. Inhale, lift, and exhale and twist. Inhale, come back to center. Inhale, lift the bottom of your belly. Exhaling, twist. And release. And then take your arms in a Y position. Take your right arm over your left. Bring the palms together and bring your lower thumb to the center of your forehead. If you're not able to clasp, you can hold the shoulders and glide the shoulder blades away from each other. Okay. Otherwise, come into the pose. Inhale, lift the sternum and the bottom of your belly. Spread your shoulder blades wide. Soften your face and throat. Inhale and exhale, one more breath. Release and change sides. Inhale, exhaling, take your left arm from the top. For Garudasana, eagle pose, inhale, lift the belly, exhaling, glide your shoulder blades forward so the muscles between your spine and the inside edge of your shoulder blade get a stretch. Inhale. Exhale, stretch a little further. And inhale and release. Good. Take your right arm from the top. Pat yourself on the back. Internally rotate your left arm, taking the palm away from your back. Clasp the hands, or you can place a belt or a tie between the hands. Then glide your right shoulder blade away from the spine and up as you stretch into your right elbow, and draw your left shoulder blade in towards your spine and down. Inhale into your shoulders. And exhale, stretch into the elbow. Stretch your right elbow up and left elbow down. And then release, and you're going to swap sides. Pat your left hand on your back. Internally rotate your right, and then bend the elbow and clasp the hands or hold a belt. Inhale. Exhale, glide your left shoulder blade away from your spine and up into that elbow, and draw your right shoulder blade towards your spine and down. Take a nice soft inhalation. Keep your neck and your throat soft. Inhale, and then as you exhale, release your arms and come out. Then come off of whatever you're sitting on. Straighten out your legs and contract and release your quadriceps 3 times. Press out through your heels and pull your toes back towards your knees as you contract the quadriceps. And then bring your feet together into Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose. Put your hands on your thighs and open up your feet. Pull the thighs apart. Lean forward just slightly and breathe into your hips. Feel the outer hips, inner thighs, and lower back opening up. Good. And then bring the feet together. Lift your knees and straighten out your legs. You can cross your legs and come into downward facing dog. Bring your hands on the mat just in front of your shoulders, and then you're going to tuck your toes under and straighten your legs. Release your head so your head hangs, and then press into your hands and stretch your sitting bones away from your head. And then bend your right knee slightly, lift up through the left hip and down through your left heel. Change sides. Bend the left knee slightly, lift up through the right hip and down through the right heel. Then do that 2 more times at your pace, opening up your hamstrings and your calves. Breathe into your spine and into your legs. Exhaling any tension. And then once you're done, stretch back with both legs straight. And then come into plank. Make your body flat. Press out through your heels and stretch out through the top of your head. Draw the belly up towards your chest and engage your core muscles in your chest and leg muscles in the front. Exhale back into downward facing dog. And then one more time, come into plank. Pause here. Now, come down onto your knees, come into upward facing dog. Draw the knees down, toes pointing back. Lift the belly, open your chest and throat. Exhaling, tuck your toes, and then stretch back to downward facing dog. And then look forward, take your right leg forward in between your hands. Draw the back knee to the floor, and then draw the hips forward. Make sure your front knee is right over your ankle and not in front of it. And then lift your belly, lifting the chin, look up as you inhale. As you exhale, release your shoulder blades away from your ears. Keep moving the front of your left hip forward. Take one more deep breath. This is wonderful to release tension in the frontal hips, which usually creates tension in the lower back. And then tuck your toes under. Place the hands back on the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. Stretch back into your hips. And then look forward and take your left leg between your hands. Once your foot is there, again, align the front knee over your ankle. Draw your hips forward, lift the bottom of your belly and lift your chin. Let the front of your right hip open. These poses we tend to want to avoid, but they're so good for us. They keep our posture nice and tall, keep our spine more young. So as you inhale, lift the belly, lift your chin. Take one more deep breath. And then tuck your toes. Bring your hands to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. And then one more time, you're going to come into plank, lift the belly, then bring the knees down, toes back, come into upward facing dog, opening your chest. Lift your belly, draw your shoulder blades down your back. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. And then look forward, step your feet in between your hands. Release your head and bend your knees heavily so that your spine can release out of your pelvis. So feel your head like a heavy melon, drawing your spine down towards the floor. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Take one more deep breath here. And then if you have any lower back pain, I want you to press your thighs to come up. Otherwise, bring your palms together. Inhale up and slightly back. And then exhale the arms out to the side and back to center. And then release. And then come to the long end of your mat and place your blocks on your mat behind you. And then stand in front of them for some standing poses. Inhale the arms up. Bend your knees. Step or jump your feet apart. Rotate your right leg out 90 degrees and your left foot in 15 degrees. And make sure your legs are wide enough, at least about 3.5 feet. Now lift your toes. Inhale. As you exhale, come down and bring your right hand to the block and look up into your left, towards your left thumb. Now as you inhale, come up and you're going to change sides. Rotate your left leg out, right foot in. We're not going to hold today. We're just going to flow in and out of these poses just to keep the circulation moving in the body. Put your left hand on the block, stretch up into the right arm, contract your quadriceps, lift the belly, and then inhale and come up and change sides. Inhale. Exhale, come down onto the right side. Place the brick behind your right ankle, look up towards the left thumb, and rotate the right thigh externally, tucking your right sitting bone under your body. Inhale and come up and change sides. One more time. Take your left leg out, right foot in. Inhale. Exhale and come down. Lift your toes, engage your quadriceps, tuck the left sitting bone under as you lift the belly and look up into towards your right thumb. Inhale and come up, and we'll change sides. Now take your feet wider, about 4 feet, and take your right foot out, left foot in, just as we did before. Now bend your front knee for Parshvakonasana. Bring your right hand to the block. Sweep your left arm overhead. press your right knee back and stretch from the left foot into the left hand. Inhale, sweep up and change sides. Exhale, bend the front knee, come down, sweep up into the right arm. Press your left knee back, tuck your left hip under, stretch into your right arm. Inhaling, come up. You should start feeling warm now. Exhale, come down. Place your right hand to the block, sweep up. Now this time, turn your torso towards the sky. Feel your chest opening, feel your legs working and your spine stretching. Inhale and come up, change sides. Exhale, come down. Stretch out through the right hand. Press your left knee back. Now turn your belly button towards the sky. Inhaling, come up, change sides. One more set. You're going to come into Virabhadrasana 2. So bend the front knee. Keep the hips moving open by moving the right knee forward and your left knee back towards your left. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Look over your right arm. Inhale, come up, change sides. Exhaling, bend the front knee. Stretch into the arms. Lift your belly and relax your shoulders. Inhaling, come up, change sides. Right leg out, left foot in. Exhale, bend the front knee, stretch into the arms. Inhale and come up. Last side. Exhale, bend the front knee, stretch into the back arm more than the front. And then inhale, come up, turn your toes forward and step or jump the feet back to Tadasana. And then stand for a moment, feel your breath. Inhale your hands beside your ears. Exhale your hands forward and together. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to your chest. Feel your heart beating. Feel your breath moving. And take one more breath here. And then release your hands. Open your eyes. And then come down onto your knees. Have a strap nearby. And you're going to take your right leg up into the hamstring opening, Supta Parangusthasana. So bend the right knee, take the belt around the arch of the right foot. Hold the belt with your right hand and then stretch out through your heels and pull your toes back towards your knees and straighten your legs as much as you can. Inhale and exhale. Contract your quadriceps. Press out through your heels. And move the outer part of your right hip away from your head as you internally rotate your left leg. One more deep breath. This helps to release your back and the tension and tightness in the backs of the legs from sitting or doing any other type of exercise like running. Left leg up. Hold the belt in your left hand. Straighten out your legs. Pull the toes back towards your knees. Engage your quadriceps and then breathe again to the back of your left hamstrings. Keep pressing the outer left hip away from your head. Internally rotate the right leg and then relax your throat, your face. Inhale and exhale. And then bend the knees and release. Set your belt off to the side. Do a full body stretch. Stretch out the legs and stretch into the fingertips and out through your heels. And then inhaling, release. Bring your knees together for a moment, your feet apart. Rest your arms overhead, holding your left wrist with your right hand. And just release the weight of your body down. This is such a simple position. Often we call it the resting position. Just helps to release stress from your mind, helps to open up your chest a little bit, and release the lower back. Take a few soft breaths here, just breathing in and out. Relax your back, relax your legs into one another. Release your shoulders, your head down towards the floor. Take 2 more soft, soothing breaths into your body, bringing a feeling of life back into your body. And as you exhale, just feel the stress from your day, from your week, just releasing out of your body. And then slowly straighten out your legs one at a time. Bring your arms out to the side. For Shavasana, let your arms rest about at 45 degrees away from your body. Relax your face and your throat. Release your legs apart. And take 3 soft, soothing breaths, just releasing the heels, the back of your pelvis, and the head down into the floor. Inhale into your chest, and as you exhale, relax down. Feel your body melting into the earth. Take 1 more breath. And then slowly bend your knees one at a time. Take your right arm overhead and roll your body to your right. And then slowly press the ground to come up. Press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And then have a seat. Close your eyes again. Your shoulders relax. And just feel the difference in your body with this very short practice. Stretching out your spine, strengthening the legs, releasing your back. Inhale your hands up beside your ears. Exhale your hands slowly forward and together. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly bring your hands down to the center of your chest. With a feeling of gratitude for your body, join me for one soft closing home. Exhaling, bow your head. Inhaling, let your head rise. Let your eyes gently open and release your hands. Thank you for joining. Namaste.